are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. John Smoltz gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy might not be Captain K, but when you have over 3,000 career strikeouts, you're doing something right. He's been a good pitcher ever since he came into the league, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be fun to watch him do his thing in this one here today. At the plate, Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball one. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Adam Eaton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
That is third. The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Digging in, Juan Soto. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hey. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right, and that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
And he fouls this one off. Soto stands at second with 2 gone. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set and the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Cody Sullivan, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here.
And man, is he coming off a hot month, guys. He had over 30 runs driven in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Down into left center for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Into center field, line drive base hit. Sullivan is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Acuna digs in now. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too. These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to...
Uh-oh, he missed it.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So now to the plate, Andrew Jones. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Jones rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead to 3. So the base hit drives home their 3rd run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBI. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Nick Markakis digging in now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Over to Votto, and they're able to get them both. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 1 home run and 14 driven in. Outside for a ball, 1-1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. The 1-1 home. Strasburg has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Braves lead this one 3-0. Here's Howie Kendrick. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. There to take it is Chipper. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
In is Joey Votto now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now.
Batting 7. The catcher, number 28.
Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Braves lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 494 for his career, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, John.
At the plate, John Smoltz. Popped up. Votto in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
In now, Cody Sullivan. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First delivery to him on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. But luckily, it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
And he is in there.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Roenis Elias is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
From the stretch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Andrew Jones, a 3-run home run. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Now batting.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Into center field, line drive base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Fred McGriff will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Popped up, and Castro will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, John.
Now at the plate, John Smoltz. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Braves on top, 9-0. So striding in, Starlin Castro. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Roenis Elias. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Here now is Trey Turner. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 9-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Second baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second, but Kendrick is there to pull it in, and there's your first out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Ready for another chance? Cody Sullivan, couple of singles to his credit thus far. First offering on its way.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's safe. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Standing in now, Chipper Jones. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Eaton going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 25, Andrew.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground to third. Castro's got it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. In now is Adam Eaton. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit and 2 errors on the Washington line score. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here, but meanwhile that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, Eric Thames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Into the box, Fred McGriff. Pulled toward right center field after it is eaten. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Coming to the plate now, John Smoltz, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Eaton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Cody Sullivan.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Cody Sullivan. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's quickly 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A bouncer to the left side. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. Braves will settle for just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Braves 11 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Howie Kendrick is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he lifts it in the air to right field. Markakis has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A high fastball is in there. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score. Popped him up. And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Stepping in, Starlin Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They trail in this one 11-0. Austin Voth gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Chipper Jones will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Wow, this one was over before it even started. Talking about a rude awakening to the game. He only lasted 1 inning. There's still 8 innings the bullpen's going to have to eat up in this one.
Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder at the track. The wall. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now as the blowout continues.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Stepping in now, Andrew Jones. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Now in the box, Nick Markakis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Kendrick back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Eaton. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Fred McGriff is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-0 count. Here it is.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. He'll settle for just the 1. Victor Robles will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Called strike. 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Line toward the gap in left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Now to the plate, Trey Turner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Adam Eaton digging in next. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. No hits to this point. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Daniel Hudson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in and looking for more, John Smoltz. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The pitcher, John.
Here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ready for another shot now, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
The catcher, number 14, Cody Sullivan.
At the plate, Cody Sullivan, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones, fouled away. With runners in scoring position this season, Jones is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Braves strand 1, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Juan Soto.
clock's starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any run.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up, Acuna. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 19th home run for him on the season, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate now, Eric Thames. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. No outs, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, was able to find the hole.
Howie Kendrick stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now another 1-2 down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Into the box now, Joey Votto. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Wilmer Defoe will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. The 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Now batting.
And now for Washington, Adam Eaton. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Ground ball right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. The throw home. Oh, and the throw by Markakis is a beauty. He is out at home plate. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Braves 12 and the Nationals 4. Hunter Strickland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Ronald Acuna. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Eaton is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Jones. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 12-4 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside ball 1.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Nope.
2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 9.
Striding in, Eric Thames. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Chris Martin gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 55.
First pitch on its way. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick. And there's a base hit on the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
So now to the plate, Joey Votto, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There forward is Andrew. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dansby Swanson becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Fred McGriff comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Marcell Ozuna will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20. Marcell Ozuna.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. That average way up there to start things out. A dozen home runs, 26 RBIs. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
0-1.
At the plate now, Ozzie Albies lifted in the air out towards left center. Eaton on the move. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Into the box now, Cody Sullivan. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. A pause and the 0-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Turner is there. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 12-4. Darren O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready once again, Kurt Suzuki starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starlin Castro is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Count now a ball and a strike. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Left fielder looking up. Gone! It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. 3rd home run for him on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Asdrubal Cabrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Behind 0-2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Washington, good night.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Atlanta Braves hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. John Smoltz earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Steven Strasburg allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.